everybody. Welcome back to Father and Son Reactions. I am Larry. That is my son Ethan right there.
Welcome.
And today is Paul Thursday, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a while since we did that.
Yeah, baby. Paul Thursday.
Oh, man.
Let's do it.
So, for those of you who are new and have no idea what that means, you probably sound crazy to them, which... even if they've been here before, you still sound crazy sometimes. But basically what that means is pretty much every week we put up a poll that you guys vote in. You with 5 songs, and whichever one wins, we react to. And that's every Thursday, so that's why he said that. And yeah, so if you're new, welcome. We do videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And today, you guys picked Rush.
Yes, and it is a song that he knows.
Oh, I love this song.
And he's showing it to me. I mean, isn't that weird? Like a 16-year-old kid showing his dad, who's 51, Rush. I mean,
well, you know.
I mean, I know a lot of Rush songs.
Just not this.
But not this one. Because, the Rush songs I know are the ones that have been played on the radio.
Pretty sure this one, I mean, it has a lot of views on YouTube, like in comparison to a lot of their other sons.
Yeah, but you played 10 seconds of this for me just to make sure, and it didn't even sound, not even the remote bit.
Maybe it'll take more than 10 seconds sometimes.
Recognizable. So.
Yeah, true. But it's one of my favorites. It's really good. I love this song.
I'm ready.
This is like top 5 Rush for me. And I know a lot of Rush songs.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Rush is definitely one of my regrets that I didn't see them in concert. Because as the channel... has, evolved from the beginning, and we've done so much Rush that, I'm like, wow.
And you realize now who the best drummer is.
Well, one of the best drummers.
No, come on, you could say. He doesn't want to admit it. He's still in his little Who phase, so he thinks Keith Moon and all that. But we know, guys, we know. If you trust me, they know who it is.
All right.
They know who it is. So, let's get into it. I'm excited for you to hear this awesome song.
I'm excited too. Let's do it.
Turn my back to the wind, to catch my breath before I start off again. Living on without a moment to spend, to pass an evening with a drink and a friend. I let my skin get too thin. I'd like to pause, no matter what I pretend. Like some pilgrim who loves to transcend, learns to live as if each step was not looking back, but I want to look around me now. So innocence slips away.
Alright, I gotta tell you, it was pretty damn good.
I love them. I
mean,
love Rush so much.
I see why you love them so much. I know. I see it.
I love their style.
I can hear it. I hear it in Geddy Lee's voice. I hear it
Which
in
you
the
used to not like.
drums.
I remember at one point you said Geddy Lee's voice sounded weird. Which even
it's
when
not
I
that
first
it
heard
sounded weird, but it's a distinct kind of.
Yeah, even when I heard them at first, I thought it was a girl singing.
Well, yeah, well, I don't think I ever said it was weird.
No, you've made some comments that you said it was like kind of strange. Which even at first, I'm sure most people that first listen to Rush.
Dude, I'm a Springsteen fan. Do you think I can make fun of another singer's voice? Really? I mean, seriously?
That's true.
Who am I to make fun of any singer's voice? I'm a Springsteen fan.
Yeah, that's true.
I know the deal.
Yeah.
So this song, I mean, the drums were like, wow.
I know.
Like,
well, the thing about it is first off, the main excitement with the drums is it backs up the voice so well. Like the part where he said, "Time stands still," how the drums were going at the same rhythm of the voice, like how they mimic each other, kind of. That's cool. That's why the drums stand out so much with Rush, is because of that.
Ah, interesting.
Or like that's at least kind of what I'm getting. Like when he says "Time stands still," it's not like he just says it like any other lyric in the song. The drums make that lyric specifically stand out more because it gives it more of like,
All right,
you know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
drums
I do.
and the voice have the same exact rhythm when they say that part of the song. So it adds more of like a powerful feeling to it.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's why you like the drums probably,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I like the drums in all the Rush songs.
Yeah.
Like, I always notice it. Like, he always made himself get noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess why not? When you're talented like that, show it off, man.
Oh, yeah.
Of
course.
Show it off.
Show it off, yeah.
I mean, do you think musically, Rush is known, like, when people think Rush, who do they think of?
Neil, probably. Definitely.
Yeah, because think like they think of him first. Like if someone says The Who, it's like, who do you think of first?
Probably Roger Daltrey, his voice. But with Rush, I think of Neil when I think of Rush.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he was really the member that held Rush together.
Held it together.
Held it all together. Without him, I mean, without any of them really, because it's only 3 people, But because it's 3 people, they all add so much. But I think Neil, for me, is who stands out the most.
Yeah, I wonder if when they used to tour, I wonder if it was just them 3 or they had like backing people on stage.
I've seen videos of them live, and it's the 3 of them.
It's always been the 3. Like
yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Geddy, Alex, and Neil. It's just the 3 of them.
Wow.
Amazing what 3
Wow,
people.
that they could do all that.
Some people that even have like 20 people can't even do that.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I love them so much.
Wow.
They are really one of the best bands I've ever heard.
I know.
And this song just adds why. Also, another thing about
I know
this,
you feel that way.
Yeah.
Since you discovered them, man, wow, you haven't let up with them.
I know. Another thing about them is the style. Like, you know what to expect when you hear Rush.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's going to be good. You know the style's going to be amazing. You know the instruments and the tone of everything's going to be perfect. Especially the guitar, the down, 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 just adds so much. I love it. And I'm glad you did too.
Oh, I very much enjoyed it.
I'm glad to hear that, Dad.
Very much. Yeah, for
So,
sure.
I mean, you can never go wrong with them. Never.
I agree.
They're always great.
It's funny though, because like as much as I did enjoy the song, when I get in my car, I'm not putting Rush on. You know what I mean? Like,
I have no idea what.
No, because like when you get in your car, well, you don't know because you don't drive yet. But when I get in my car, sometimes I'll pick my phone up, because it's connected, and I'll pick something. I'll pick a band, and I just never think of picking Rush. I don't even know if I
Because you don't
have
have
any
him
on
on
my
your
phone.
If you had him on your phone and you saw him, you'd be like,
All right,
"Ooh,
you know
Rush."
what? I am gonna put them on my phone, and then I'll see within the next week or two if I'm ever in the mood to listen to them.
And I will report to you guys. I will. Trust me, I will, because I love them. They are one of the best bands ever. I will report to you guys whether he actually goes through with his promise. You better go through with this.
I will. I'm gonna.
You guys are witnesses. You are all witnesses.
They
of
have
this.
the greatest hits album, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I'll download that.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
All right. Well, listen, everybody. We also have, aside from this cool channel, we also have an Instagram. It's right there. See that? See that right there? Right there. Right there.
Link is in the description.
Yes, so check it out.
Mm-hmm.
In other words.
Even if you want to just message us and say hello, that's fine.
Yeah. In other words, hit us up on the Insta.
Oh, man. You have no idea how cringy it is when you say
You love
that.
it.
Yeah, but like it's.
But it's like you guys.
No,
man.
it's.
You guys always say that.
Oh no, we don't.
I know you do.
No, we don't say that.
I'm
We
sure
do not.
you do. It's alright.
No, we don't. But yeah, guys. So I'm happy, like I said, that you really enjoyed. We need to hear more Rush. I already can think of a couple other songs that I think you would like, but I want to know what you guys think as well, because I'm only one person.
True.
You know, I can't do everything. We need you guys. You guys are the driving factor of this channel. Just like Neil's the driving factor of Rush, in my opinion. You guys are the driving factor of this channel. So let us know in the comments what other songs by Rush we gotta do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe one even that I don't know. Because there's a good amount that I don't know.
Did they ever do solo stuff, any of them? Just out of curiosity.
No, I don't know if the other two sing, so.
Well, they could still do solo stuff.
True,
Like
but
they have
I
projects.
have no idea. I mean, I'm sure maybe.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to check that out.
Yeah, maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Wonder what that stuff would sound like. Probably the same.
Maybe the same. yeah, I'm sure it probably would. But why
Well, you
would they?
never know.
Why would they?
Well,
Why
when-
would they do solo stuff? Because they all.
No, all bands do it, or most bands do it.
Really?
The Who have done it for years.
Yeah.
They all did solo
Queen has
stuff.
done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The Beatles, all the big bands have done it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, no. Well, the Beatles did solo stuff after they broke up. I'm talking about solo stuff like while the band was still together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know.
the Dead did it forever.
Yeah.
The Who, everybody.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
All right, well, check it out. Let me know.
Yeah. I will.
All right, everyone. So listen, check out the Instagram. And if it's your first time here and you think we're kind of cool, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Why not? What do you got to lose? You can always unsubscribe later if this guy gets on your nerves.
Or this guy. Or either one of us. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us today. And we will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to vote in the poll that just went up the other day. Do not forget. If you head over to our community section of the channel, you will be able to vote. So please, we need your votes. If you do not vote, you can't complain if it's not a song you like.
That's true.
Right? So
that is true.
Be sure to vote in the poll. And yeah, everyone, thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all in the next one.
That's right. Take care, everybody. And thank you for joining us on Poll Thursday!